Hello y'all, welcome to what is part 4 of my Authoritarian Venice playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, The Road to 56. In part 3 we declared war on the Kingdom of Italy, and we also joined the Allies led by the Union of Britain. So Communist Britain is in charge of our faction, and our enemy, our rival Italy, was fascist, and they were part of the faction called the South American Confederation, which the state of Naples here is a faction member of. But somehow Benito Mussolini got assassinated. It may have to do with the Germans, the German Empire possibly, but he got assassinated. Now the Kingdom of Italy is authoritarian and ruling ideology, and so they joined the Central Powers immediately, and they left the South American Confederation. So at this point we are fighting against both Italy and the German Empire. We're hoping to advance into their territory more and more, because if we can just get Italy to be on the more, just keep them, just beat back the Italians and get Lombardy. That's all we need. We got to help get more manpower. We have a core on Lombardy, so if we're able to capture Milan, that'll be a huge benefit to us if we can pull that off, but I'm not so sure if we will or not. We'll just have to see, I reckon. And we have some missing equipment production. We need motorized and light tanks, so we might as well put some factories on that for when we're able to start producing that kind of stuff. And what do we need? We need, what else? Light tanks. So let's have light tank there. Or we can't even make tanks, I think. Never mind. We have some air wings that have no mission assigned, and that is referring to our, what are they called? The maritime, the torpedo bomber wing we have available. Just send them out to the Adriatic Sea and naval bomb some stuff. Naval strike it or whatever. Unread naval convoy battle results. And this is a battle result where we lost a convoy to Naples submarines. Alright then, let's get rid of this. Low manpower, we know that. Insufficient resources, let's get some steel from France. Give up another civilian factory for that. We already had 3 civilian factories going to France. Now we have 4 for that sweet steel we need to arm our divisions with. Well, to make weapons for our divisions, which we armed them with those firearms. And we have resistance to occupation, and not enough manpower to fulfill our garrisons. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. And so we're trying to push back the Italians right now, and if we can just win, that would be good. The Kingdom of Norway join the Allies. We have 1 division available. Let's get these other 2 divisions deployed. We were training, and these units are going to be, what can we use them for? Let's try to use them to push and see what happens. We need all the units we can on the offensive. And the Kingdom of Norway join the Allies. The Kingdom of Norway was declared war upon by the Danish Empire. The Danish attacked them. The Danish also attacked the Allies. Well, I mean, they attacked the Union of Britain, so of course they attacked the Allies by doing that. But the Danish attacked, earlier on, they attacked Norway, and they attacked the Union of Britain. And so that's how the British ended up fighting the Kingdom of Italy initially. He was part of the South American Confederation originally, like I said earlier, which was led by Colombia, and then they left when Benito Mussolini was assassinated. But that's what happened there with Norway and such. That's how they're involved in this really wacky war, honestly. Decisions available, get rid of that. Pop up available planes and reserves, can't do much about it. Missing equipment production, we're dealing with that eventually, once we have enough civilian factories to do all that stuff. And can we please push back the Italians? Combat service support technology is done. Now let's start research and ammunition 40. It is January 1940, and we gotta gain some more ground, please. We gotta win here. We just have no manpower. Can we pause the offensive, please? Yeah, let's just pause the offensive for now. Just stop it. Stop. And let's set up a new order once our units are more ready to fight. We need more equipment. We gotta pause the offensive for now. Even though the enemy will gain more entrenchment if we wait, but we have to regain momentum and supplies. And the French Commune, who is communist, declared war on the Union of Britain, who is also communist. And this would most likely mean the British will be sending a lot of troops back to the home islands to defend Britannia as a whole. And so we won't really be able to count on the support of British troops in the Phoenician front of this war. That's not good for us. They want us to fight the French as well as the Italians. We're not going to fight the French right now. We have to beat Italy first, as well as Naples. We're just going to cool down our attacks for the time being and just get some supplies filling in, and also change our conscription law to extensive conscription. And there is a lot of call to arms requests from the other members of the Allies. We'll tell them no, we have a recent immigrant influx, and that will give us more higher local population in the state of Istria. We completed a focus. Now let's do why we fight, and that will give us a national spirit called Fight for Freedom. It will grant us higher mobilization speed, recruitable population, stability, war support, and a cheaper cost. Well, it'll make it cheaper for us to get more conscription laws, or change conscription laws anyway. But we're going to do that focus, and yeah, that will be done in around 70 days. Okay, and what's this about? There is just... No, what's that about? Support 40. Is there a naval assault taking place? What is this? What is this? Oh, losing trains to enemy logistics airstrikes. We can't stop them. We don't have enough planes in the sky. We have some trains doing logistics duty, but we can't address them because they're just simply being too annoying. We don't have enough manpower, frankly. But let's try to do air dominance in the research tech tree, and the special research division of our tech tree. That's this SRD is a thing for Road to 56 in particular. Vanilla Holy 4 does not have this. Let's get air dominance, and that's going to be done. We have doctrines available. Land doctrine. Let's get maybe armored operations, and that's done. So we're still being more passive and defensive in the war, and just trying to keep the Italians busy attacking our defenses. We're going to get some support equipment. Some support equipment from the People's Republic of Bulgaria, who's not in a faction at this moment. And I hope by being more defensive in this phase of the war, we can ultimately go on the attack later once we have more manpower. We cannot win a war of attrition with the Italians, that's for sure. We just can't do it. It's too big. They have too much manpower. They just, yeah. If they could just go up to Norway and be busy there or somewhere else, we could actually have a chance here. But right now the best thing we can do is just not do anything. The British are sending us more troops, I think. And are we getting more manpower in? I don't know. We gotta get more military factories built. We're trying to get more of them built anyway. How many guns do we have? We're trying to upgrade everything. The Italians are trying to attack our lines. Let's use Last Stand to keep them back. The Republic of Minjiang joined the People's Front faction in China, and I think the Republic of China declared war on them, so that may have been why they joined that faction. And the Republic of China is part of the Pact of Rome. Big news, the Danish Empire joined the war against Sweden because Sweden joined the Allies, and they were attacked by the Finland-Estonia League. No, the Estonia-Finland League, that's how you say, not the Finland-Estonia League. They declared war on the Kingdom of Sweden, and now Sweden is part of the Allies with their Scandinavian neighbor, Norway. The Estonia-Finland League, besides fighting the Swedes, is currently in a conflict with the USSR. Somehow they're still alive. I don't know how they're managing it. Maybe their allies are there. I don't know. And the Republic of Colombia is going to go help in that war. Whatever. We're still holding back the Italian troops here. Can we push? Would it be a good idea? Possibly. Not entirely sure. Sweden is trying to take Denmark, and they're also going to be defending against Finland up there. The Republic of China declared war on the Empire of Manchuria. Manchuria is it part of a faction? I don't know. They are not, but they are a puppet of Japan, so of course the Japanese are going to go defend their puppet. We have doctrines available. Let's research a naval doctrine. We have fleet and beam already done, so let's get submarine operations for that. There we go. Do we have more doctrines available? No, we do not. So the Italians are still attacking our lines. Should we go on the offensive now? No. We gotta wait for more manpower, probably. It's still an issue for us. Look at that manpower just disappear into the ether. Will disappear into our divisions that have to recover their losses. Fortunately, the Italians are not making much gains. The Spanish monarchy has been restored. And I will say the Carlists won the Spanish Civil War in this playthrough. So, yeah, that's why the Kingdom of Spain is restored, essentially. Because the anarchists didn't win, the Republicans didn't win, obviously, and so didn't the nationalists. And should we attack now on the Italian lines? No, let's just keep waiting. Recent immigrant influx, fall of Beijing. The Japanese are clearly going out on the attack against the Chinese if Beijing has fallen. And the Chinese are currently busy, well, the Republic of China is busy fighting several countries at once, so it's no surprise they're probably being stretched out and overextended, fighting against so many countries all at once. It's absurd to have that many fronts for any country there. And in North Africa, it seems that the... Oh, did we lose some divisions? I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy. Doctrines available. Let's get infiltration assault done. That's unlocked. In North Africa, I've noticed the British are fighting for control of Libya, and they're also having to deal with the French, who are pushing into their lines, which is a problem for us, but whatever. Can we attack here yet? Should we do it? I don't know, we're still holding out. Let's use last stand again. No, we can't use last stand. Oh, that stinks. Just keep holding on to what we have. And the Kingdom of Norway coordinates the merchant fleet with the Union of Britain. That's what the Norwegians are doing. And we have a doctrine available once more, and that's for the close air support. We have unlocked, now we have unlocked direct ground support, and that will help our global stats for ground support. That's going to go up by plus 20%, I guess, in effectiveness for our CAS. And can we hold this line? Let's send some troops to go help our divisions over here that are trying to stop the Italian advance. Keep one division up here, and if we can pull this off, we need to stop the Italians from gaining any ground. Can you guys get into position, please? Get there. Just get there. That's all you gotta do. Get there. Just hold the lines or not. You guys failed. You failed big time. And now we have lost some land. We held... That was part of Lombardy. No, it's in Veneto. Okay, we're losing ground, actually. We need to probably actually attack at some point, because this is not working out for us. We're getting more military factories. Got one built there. And should we go on the attack yet? We're still using up tons and tons of manpower. Let's at least get one more conscription law changed. We'll do service by requirement. And after that, we'll go on the offensive. Recent immigrant influx, as in the Tariel. Now we have 6,000 more of a population there. And research slot available. Let's start, maybe we're going to do MP 2, military police 2. That's going to be done while we fight is about finished. And the Italians are trying to take our territory, I noticed, to the east. Let's actually go on the attack now and send a single division to try and stop the Italians from pushing from Trieste, which we couldn't really defend. We put so many divisions into just trying to be offensive, but it's just, we can't really wait anymore. We just got to go on the attack. Let's move into Trieste and try to take it back, or at least stop the Italian advance there. And can we move out? Can we please gain ground? The People's Republic of Bulgaria join allies. That's good, I guess. Can we push back the enemy here? Can Bulgaria send support? Probably not, and we are losing more and more of our land at this point. Great, so we're losing... We might lose Venice very soon. We've lost... We are going to lose Venice. Yes, we did. We just lost Venice. That is terrible. Can you guys please send help? Where's our capital now, even? It's in, where? Split? Over here? Okay, well, great. So our units... We've lost Venice, and... It's really annoying to keep trying to fight against the Italians who won't ever break. They just have units everywhere. Can we take Lombardy? All you have to do is take Lombardy. Are these units even surrounded? Do we have a port even? There's... I don't know what the deal is there. Let's now do, in our focus tree, let's complete, possibly, Pax Tibi Mars Evangelicus Mus, which is some nuclear research technology. It's whatever, I'm just doing it to do it. Can we break through? We just gotta get a breakthrough here so badly. Use force attack. The fall of Oslo. And who's attacking up there? That is the Germans who are attacking the Norwegians. They may eventually run into the Swedes if they keep moving in. And France is navally invading the British. That is a problem. And everyone in our faction is dealing with naval invasions, I guess. Can we take a port back? We need Trieste. Get Udine at the very least. Take that. Let's take something. We need to gain ground. We need ground so badly for this war. We need so much land to be taken. Recent immigrant influx. All right then. And what are the British? Okay, they're gonna. The Italians are stopping our attempt to recapture that place. Can we take Milan? Can we at least encircle these divisions? Get through them. Take Milan, and then we can maybe reorganize our offensive and reclaim Venice. Okay, they abandoned Venice. Good. Retake Venice. The Germans left for some reason. The Socialist Republic of Zambia wants to send us 13 support equipment a month. Let's say yes to that. And we have encircled one Italian division. That is the 19th Italian Infantry. And let's destroy them. They're going to be gone very soon. And it seems that the Italian... Okay, disappearance of the British royal family. All right, then. That's going on in the UK. Well, Britain. Whatever. Yeah, and the naval invasions of France is continuing. Now they're in, I think, Yorkshire and northern England. And they seem to be not very successful in naval invasions, although they did manage to acquire Man and the town, well, the city, or the place called Douglas. But speaking of naval invasions, the one that was in... Wait, what's going on here? Did they take that? the one that was in the land of Venice, the German troops that landed here just sort of left. So did the Italians, I think. The Panay incident took place, and I think Mexico joined a faction. Okay, so the Germans are going to be kicked out of Venice, hopefully, or not. We want them out. There we go, they're out. So let's send one division here, join up with that Third Army, please. We got to get more troops over there. Let's send some more divisions to go help in the east to prevent the Italian troops from retaking Venice, which we did not want to happen. That would be awful. So send some troops to the 3rd Venetian Army. Let's give them a color too. Let's give them red. That will be their color. The 3rd Army will have that. And we're still trying to take Lombardy. If we can just break through and take Milan, it will be ours. It's nearly there. We're almost there. And can we break through? It's going to happen. We're going to get Lombardy. We will get it. And can we defeat these troops? They're trying to encircle us, I think, in the east. Let's prevent that and kick them out and keep sending more troops. Actually, let's get them a 4th division for the 3rd Venetian Army. There we go. Now let's encircle these troops in Udine. Okay, we took Milan. Nearly, almost. We're getting there. We're so close. So close to getting that core we need so badly for more manpower, because Venice just does not have much manpower to begin with due to our size. And can we kick out these Italians? Now there's Germans in Fiume. Whatever, maybe they'll leave. I don't know what they'll do. We'll see. We're holding out in Trieste. And there goes the Italian troops. And they're going to get encircled. Can we take Milan? Did we take it or no? We didn't get there. Oh my goodness. They now have Germans there, I'm pretty sure. Yes, the Germans have bailed out the Italians. For certain recent immigration influx. Alright. And can the Italians get out of here? Let's take Fiume. Attempt to anyway. We did take Venice back, though. After we crush these Germans and Italians in Istria, Ljubljana, and Littorio, we're going to have a naval. We're going to just guard our ports for sure. So we take that port, Fiume. We take it for Venice, and we have lost a lend-lease, I think, from someone. Whatever. And let's get some doctrines available. We have. What can we get? Let's get let's get the technology, the tactic, or whatever we call it in our military doctrine for Grand Battle Plan. Let's get Night Assault Tactics. Research slot available. Let's complete maybe Improved Computing Machine. Alright, that's done. So we have one more Italian division really left in the east. Let's defeat them and take back Fiume. And that'll be the last port we need to have back under our control. And let's move our port back. Okay, forget that. Push them out. Get out of here, please. We want our port back. That division was destroyed. Let's send our navy back to our port in Venice, and let's take this Italian place. I think they recede from Yugoslavia, perhaps. And have we broken into? Okay, we did it. We got Lombardy. We have tons of manpower now, and we got all of our land back. We lost earlier, so it's looking nothing but up for Venice right now. We still have to deal with Naples and stuff like that, but it's whatever. And I do notice that the Bulgarians are trying to push the Italians out of Albania, but they're fighting a lot of Germans, it looks like. It seems that way anyhow. 3 military factories, make more guns, make more support equipment especially, and now make some divisions. We need a lot of divisions, a lot of infantry, honestly. Need like 7 of them, 8 of them will be good. Just got to build up our military, build up our army especially. Available planes and reserves, we can finally use those reserves. I think our entire Air Force got destroyed in the fighting we had. Yeah, I think the squadrons we had got overrun, but it's whatever. We'll make some more stronger ones. Fighters are available. Get them out there. There we go. Send out some dive bombers. Send out more fighters. All the fighters we have. Every plane that's available to us, they're going to go out and fight. And let's send out some torpedo bombers that we just have. They're like carrier capable, but it's whatever. We don't have any carriers as Venice, I think. Can we defeat the enemies here? Yes, we're going to take this place away from the Italian troops that are in Ljubljana. They had 1 division there and they just disappeared. They're dead. Now let's have the 3rd Venetian Army garrison our ports so we don't lose our land to the Italians or to the Italians or their German allies and the Central Powers. And let's continue our push into Italy. Let's go for Genoa, I reckon, and send this unit down toward Rome, perhaps. Oh, and I can see that our allies, Sicily, are pushing into Naples. That's good. That's very good. So let's push here to fall Nanjing. That has occurred, and I think the Japanese took that. Did they? Yes, they did. Yeah, China's just stretched out too much. They are just fighting too many places. There's a French naval invasion in East Anglia that may make some success or no, I don't know. Recent immigrant influx, and that's in Friuli. We'll get 4,000 approximately 4,000 population in that state. And let's keep pushing the Italians back. And those divisions where training should be deployed in a little bit. It will take some time, but it will be done. Let's get on Milan now. Break out of Milan. That's all we got to do. Get out of Milan. We got Milan. We have Lombardy. We just need to get out of Lombardy and start winning this war even more. Push into Bologna, maybe? I don't know. We could actually just pause our attack for now. Or just continue trying to overwhelm those troops to fall up Stockholm. And that fell to a German naval invasion. And the Germans are busy with the Norwegians and the Swedes, so they aren't really able to help the Italians. We need to keep the momentum, but it's pretty hard, I'm not going to lie, to try and push the Italians back here. Can we advance here? Possibly? No. That's not going to work. Let's use force attack for the First Army, the First Venetian Army. Research slot available. Let's get expendable labor done, and that focus is going to be complete very, very soon. Well, by 280 days, if that's soon. So that's going to be done. And let's send. Actually, no, never mind. What's this about? Okay, some submarines got sunk, but they sunk some German convoys. A British submarine got sunk, I think. Call to arms. We're not helping you fight France, Britain. We can't fight France. Yeah, we're so busy fighting the Italians, who are a bigger threat to us than the French ever are, or ever were, as Venice, I think. And we have another recent immigrant influx to get 4,000 some population in Rhodes, essentially, the Dodecanese or whatever. And we encircled some enemy divisions. The United States and Brazil lost to the Americas League, who they've been fighting them for a long time. Look at those borders. That is, wow. Look at that Argentina. That is crazy. And we have some call to arms requests. No. In our focus tree, let's complete, what is it? Let's complete Committee of Innovation Coordination. And that will give us another research slot and bring our total research slots up to 6. We have more planes. We need to get these planes doing something. They're just standing by. So let's use them now. Close air support. There you go. We have 393 planes doing close air support roles. Where are these planes even based out of? Oh, they went to Sicily. That's the planes that were in Venice, weren't they? Yes, so now they're going to be doing work in the skies in Venice once more. Well, in the Alpine region. Try to sink some ships, please, guys. Just do that. How I expect you to do. And we're pushing the Italians hard with our Air Force, or at least we're attempting to. If we can just get the entire Alpine region and the Piedmont under our control, that would be great. Let's get some Lend-Lease from the USA, who's going to send us some infantry equipment and some support equipment. Alright then. And the Italians that are up here are losing ground against us. They just can't handle our Air Force. And modified government. Now let's do service by requirement. We need more manpower. We just need manpower. If we're going to take on France and Germany after we're done with Italy and Naples, we're going to have that. And it seems, speaking of Naples, our allies, Sicily, has sort of lost some momentum when they're fighting, well, by fighting the Neapolitans, because the French appear to have taken their port that they were using to supply their troops, so they're losing steam there. Ace pilot promoted, okay. And should we stop advancing for a second to just regain our manpower and get some equipment? Let's stop for now, actually. That's probably a good idea. So let's make a new line, new battle line. At least we have Lombardy now, so we're taking a break for a second in our attack. Let's stop our assault and just build up our forces once more. Doctrines available. Land doctrine, so let's get, what can we get? Attritional containment. We're going to have that available to us now. Well, we got that research for our military doctrine. Now let's start researching Engineer Company 2. Engineer Company 2 will be done at some point, and the People's Republic of Sicily has capitulated. That's not good for us. I blame the French. Yeah, they've swarmed hard into Sicily, so the Sicilians are out of the war now, and they're just going to be in exile with the British, I reckon. More than likely, that's what they're going to have to be doing. And can we get more troops out in the field? Yes, we are. There we go. It's going to be like 8 new divisions for the Venetians. Let's get them deployed, get them out to the 1st and 2nd Army, also form a 3rd Army maybe? Or no, we don't need to do that. We have enough divisions overall. I think we do anyway. Okay, just send this other one to the 3rd Venetian Army. That will work, perhaps. That's done. And, okay, let's actually... I don't know if we're safe from any possible naval invasions right now. I think we are, honestly, because the Italians are probably more preoccupied with stopping us from taking Piedmont and Tuscany and Emilia-Romagna. So let's get all of our units together and actually group up and form a massive force and just try to roll down into the enemy's lines. Once we're ready, we'll just send from Lombardy and from Veneto and try to push south into Tuscany and to the west into Piedmont. So let's get all of our units, these new battle lines made, and that's going to be all of our military, well, all of our army. That's 53 divisions we're going to have in total ready to go. And at this point, the Italians are trying to push. They're not really getting anywhere, but they're attempting at the very least. We do have our airplanes still in the skies. The Kingdom of Sweden has capitulated. Okay. Norway is going to fall soon themselves, or not. So, great. The Germans are done with the Scandinavian countries that were part of the Allies, and that is a problem. If we were only fighting the German Empire, well, if the Allies as a faction were only fighting if the Allies were only fighting the German Empire and Italy as a faction, that would be fine. But for some reason, France wanted to attack the British, so we're really struggling here to stay alive as a whole. Just mainly the only countries doing well in the Allies at this time is the Union of Britain and us, the most serene Republic of Venice, and that's only because we're actively avoiding a war with the French. Otherwise, we'd probably get destroyed. And call to arms request. No. Missing equipment production. And let's start, I don't know. Forget that then. Hungary demands Transylvania. Okay. Now let's push. Attack. Just go, go, go. Attack now. Let's go on the offensive. And we hope to gain some ground against the Italians, who've just sort of been entrenching themselves and reinforcing their lines with German allies. Great. So the Germans are back. They're available now to the Italians because there's no more... Okay, we don't have our entire military here. The Kingdom of Greece joined the Allies, and they're going to fight Romania. The Kingdom of Italy declared war on Greece, so now we have the Greeks and Bulgarians. The Greeks and Bulgarians are part of our faction. What is Romania doing? Okay, they're part of the Anzos, so that's not really an issue. And so the Italians are definitely probably going to lose Albania because the Greeks are now fighting in the Balkans. Recent immigrant influx. Okay, doctrines available. That's for our battlefield support, our air doctrine. Let's get maybe Fighter Ace Initiative done. That's going to be completed. America cancels their Lend-Lease. Why? I don't know. And let's get this. We didn't ever move the 3rd Army over like I thought we did. We just kept them on border duty, well, garrison duty. And so they need to probably get off of that. So stop that order, please. Just get off of that. There you go. Thank you. So no more garrison duty for you. You're going to be a standard army now. Okay, that's done. So let's stop this order for the time being. Cancel that, draw up new lines, and prepare for an attack once again on the Italians. Can we get more of an air force made, please? How many planes do we have at this point? We need more planes. More and more planes. And let's get the... What do we have? We have fighters, dive bombers. We're not making enough planes, clearly. We're running low on manpower as well. That is an issue. And if we could only just advance into the Italian defenses, that would be terrific, but they're making this so hard. I wish France would fight the Germans or Germany would fight France. That would be great. And we finished a focus that would let us get one more research slot. Now let's do, I don't know, secret weapons. We have this extra research slot now, and at this point, I'm just going to click on stuff to do it. Recon Company 2. We have just so many research slots, it's absurd. Let's get an advanced camouflage pattern. That will work. The Italians are trying to push. It's not really going anywhere. And we're not going to deploy any more divisions after these guys. That's going to be it. We don't have enough manpower to keep making divisions. Let's get some equipment from the Sultan of Muscat and Oman, who I think is part of the Allies. Maybe they are. I'm not entirely sure. The Italians are pushing, and we have some Neapolitan troops who landed in our country. Oh, come on. That's annoying. Can we just attack now? Yeah, let's begin the order. There we go. Try to strike. Use force attack with our units and try to push back the Italian defenders. Can we deploy any of these units to stop the Neapolitan troops? We can. We got some Lend-Lease from the Bulgarians. Deploy these troops in Veneto, these divisions, at least one of them. Go and stop Trieste. Well, stop the... We can't get a new commander, okay. At least stop the Neapolitan advance. That's going to hit us from the rear if we don't do anything about it. and what's happening there. There's another war. Republic of Honduras joined the South American Confederation. We're trying to get some colors set up. Honduras is fighting Nicaragua and Central America. Okay, then. And we're keeping a close eye on the Neapolitan troops who took... Oh, no. What's this about? What is this about? Are we fighting the USA now? No, we're not. Are they involved in a war? Who are they fighting? Okay, that's a miracle, actually. We're going to be fighting alongside the USA now and their allies, because somehow the Central Powers got involved in the conflict with us, with the Americans, and so they're going to fight the Anzus as well as the Allies at this point, and that's going to be very bad for the German Empire and Italy. How is France doing? They're still just fighting the Allies, I think, which is fine. We can handle that. But I think I'm going to end part 4 of my Venice playthrough here in the Road to 56 Holy 4 mod. You can check out the Road to 56 in the video description. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Have an awesome day. Bye.